Good morning, everybody. Happy Saturday. I hope you're having a good morning. And today I wanted to start a series of a few classes about money. I've talked to you in the past about how our thinking affects our financial life. You know, everything is connected. Everything is connected to our thoughts. Our thoughts affect our health. Our thoughts affect our relationships. Our thoughts affect our wealth. Our thoughts affect every part of our physical lives and what shows up for us. So today we're going to start talking about money. We're going to start talking about our financial health. And I'm just going to share a few thoughts with you. This is going to be a shorter class. But one of the things that I want you to think about is, do you have a poverty mindset? Do you have a mindset of scarcity? Do most of your thoughts have to do with lack as far as money? Do most of your thoughts have to do with worry about money? Do you spend a lot of time thinking about, I don't have enough money. I need to make more money. I don't have the money to pay my bills. I don't have the money to purchase the things I need, to get my car fixed, to get that home that I want, to go on that vacation that I want to go on. So just being mindful of the kind of thoughts that you have about money, and going a little bit deeper than that, realizing your mindset about money started, early, and being able to identify where it came from, what you were taught about money, and what kind of feelings you have about money. Maybe there's some guilt involved in money. Maybe subconsciously you're sabotaging your financial abundance, and you're just not feeling deserving. Feeling deserving when it comes to financial abundance is really important, and that's something that you can practice, feeling deserving about financial abundance, because money is simply an exchange of energy. That's all it is. Like I've said before, that piece of paper in and of itself has absolutely no value. It's simply an exchange of energy. And there was something that I was reading about money, and it really hit home for my spirit, so I wanted to share it with you. And it said, and this came up in a tarot card that I drew this week, and I actually drew a similar card more than once this week. And so I wanted to research a little deeper into the meaning of this card. And like I said, it really just resonated for me in regard to money. And it said, money is a form of love. Because as we know, love is the highest energy. It's the highest energy for our universe. Money is a form of love. It exists to give you fulfillment. Now, it exists to give you fulfillment because that way you can fulfill your obligations. You can fulfill so many things in your life. But looking at it as a form of love, think about that. If you're not loving yourself, you could be pinching off the flow of money. You could be pinching off the flow of opportunities to make money. So money is a form of love. It exists to give you fulfillment. You can decide to let it in. You can decide to identify the resistance to that financial abundance and to that flow of energy into your life. So those are some things that you can be thinking about this week, and thinking about how, a scarcity or poverty mindset can be pinching off that flow. You can look at some different sacred texts. You can look in the Bible for scripture references in any sacred book in regard to your source, wanting to bless you abundantly in every area of your life. You can start feeding yourself these positive thoughts. Good morning, Lauren and Carrie. And you can start looking at, this isn't something I have to feel guilty for wanting. And we're going to talk about some different things that we can do with our financial abundance. It can be used in a positive way to bless so many other people's lives. And then I wanted to let you know that gratitude is a huge thing. Gratitude even for our bills. We can choose to look at our bills as simply an exchange of energy. Instead of getting your power bill and being like, oh my gosh, they're charging me $80 for electricity this month, you can choose to change your mindset to, I've been given this ability to plug something into the wall, to have hot water when I need to take a shower, to cook things in my oven. Whatever you're doing with that exchange of energy, that access to that energy, and the bill is simply an exchange. You've been given this energy, and now you're giving some energy for that service. So maybe just get rid of the word bills and just tell yourself these are just energy exchanges, and start blessing your bills. Start telling yourself, I'm so grateful that the universe or God knows and supports me in this energy exchange. I have the ability to exchange energy for these services. Now that those bills or energy exchanges are showing up because you have the ability to pay for them. Another thought that I had was, we help others. We help others with our money. We help others with our energy exchange. And there's so many different universal laws in regard to this. The concept of tithing is based on that universal law of energy exchange. When you are taking your finances and you are giving back, and it doesn't matter if it's tithing or a monthly donation to a charity, but that principle of giving back allows more to return to you. It's simply a universal law. So that's one thing that you can look at starting to do, and you can decide the amount, and you can start creating that flow in your life. You're giving and you're receiving. You're giving and you're receiving. And another thing I want to touch on too is faith. Faith is that belief, that lack of evidence, that believing, and faith is so important. Faith again is a universal law, and it's just really important to have that in place. And let's start with believing in ourselves. Let's start with, like I addressed here in the beginning, let's take a look at our stinking thinking in regards to wealth, financial health, and let's look at the messages that we're sending ourselves in regards to money, and let's get that flow open again. We're going to be talking about ways to use our money in a healthy way. We're going to be talking about a healthier mindset about money. So just kind of start with some things that I've addressed this morning. And, the big thing is just feeling deserving. There's plenty for everybody. Don't think for a minute that there's not, because there is. And we're going to be working on, this is part of our health and wellness, we're going to be working on changing our thinking in regards to money. And we're going to, just create an abundance, for ourselves and for every life our touch. And we're going to have joy in this journey. Good morning, Nancy. And so I had a final thought. Let me just think of it for a second in regards to money. Let's see, what was it? Feeling deserving. Okay, here it is. It came back to me. Sorry, you guys. Haven't had a lot of coffee yet this morning. One of the quickest ways that we can increase our finances is helping. If you want to make money, help some other people make money. If you want to make more money, help and decide if it's 10 people, 12 people, you're going to help them make money. That again is a universal law of sending that out and it returns to you. So I want you to think about, as you're defining your life path, I want you to think about how many other people you're going to help in that flow of abundance. So if you want to make more money, help other people make money. I love that one. That one just feels so good to me. Anyway, we're done for now. You guys have a great weekend, and really identify any negative thoughts and replace those. Work on your gratitude today in regard to your finances. Look at everything that you have. And here's a big one. I have a lot of friends that are not from America. They're not from the U.S. And they will tell you that America is obsessed with consuming. Now, as we're all consumers, we have to be consumers to a certain extent, but are we producers? And do we really have to have that blouse that just came out, that new style of this? We're so quick to spend money, and these things don't create a place that we have anything to show for it. So I'm starting to really work on that, especially as I'm releasing, a lot of weight right now. I just took, I want to say like 15 items, blouses, pants, dresses, to the tailors to have them taken in, because I didn't want to buy more clothes. I don't want to be constantly buying things that, don't have any value after a while. I don't want to be so addicted to consuming and purchasing. I don't want to, I want to spend my money smarter. And so look at, how much of your cash flow is going out every day, on a latte, on a meal out. Like I said, on that new blouse. How many pairs of shoes do you have? I have a lot. I have 2 racks worth of shoes. But most of them are about 5 years old. I try to buy better quality shoes that I can polish and keep nice, because I'm just at that place, you guys. I just don't want to be so addicted to spending. So that's my final thought. Take a look at that, and just remember, everyone on this planet is deserving of financial wealth, and we're going to learn healthy ways to use our money, and we're going to change our mindset and tell ourselves, I am deserving of being increased. I am deserving of financial wealth, financial health. And like I said, we'll kind of detail this out as we go. Thanks so much for watching. Talk soon.